Hey guys, Figurecraft here, and today I'm pretty excited because we finally got our next Player Sky figure in the mail. Which is right here, which is Cloud Strife in the dress version. So, let me just go ahead and get this plastic off of it, which is going to take some doing. Hang on a minute here. It takes a while to get this plastic off the boxes. Okay, got the plastic off. So, here's the figures box. And here's one side. Then we'll turn to the other side. Then the back of it. And then the open window display. We'll go ahead and open this. So here's the picture. Here's where you can read about him. Make sure to get all that in. And here is the display window, which shows the figure. Honeybee Inn. And there's how much I paid for mine. So, let me sit you down here. And I'll go ahead and we'll get the box open. So, get me an X-Acto blade. And then we're going to open up the box. Break the seal. Okay. Set this to the side because I'm pretty sure we're going to need it when it comes to getting all that plastic off of Cloud. Who knows how much plastic they put on him. Well, if I can just get the box to open, we'll be doing good. Hang on. There we go. The cardboard was stuck. Just gonna open up the box. And we're gonna slide him out. Okay. And there's his instructions. Okay. And he should have 2 clamshells. So here's the first one that holds the stand. And then we have our second one, which has the figure. And right there is the figure in the clamshell packaging. So now we're going to work on getting this clamshell packaging open. So let's see here. Where's it at? Probably down here. Yep. And then I just got to lift up. Okay. So now we're in the clamshell packaging. I see a lot of plastic in here. Let me go ahead and hoist this phone up. And then I'll get you down here. There we go. Okay, so let's try to get the hands out first and look at the hands. We'll go over them first. If I can get them. These hands already came off the thing. These are 2 hands made together, I can see. Which are the hands that he had when he had to act like a girl. Those hands are made together. Kind of reminds you of Rude's hands when Rude came and his hands were attached together. So we have the hands where he had to walk like a girl. You can see the detail in there. So we have those hands. You got a little bow up here at the wrist and a little bow right there. Okay, we got 2 fist hands, 2 grabbing hands or grip hands. So we got the hands. Go ahead and put this back on there. So we got that. Over here we have 2 little looks like wrist cuffs. I think these are wrist cuffs to change out. Yeah, these are wrist cuffs. They're like a plastic rubber. They're more on the sides of rubber than plastic. But yeah, we got 2 wrist cuffs. You can see the bows. We got 2 little bows. So we got 2 wrist cuffs to switch out. Here is Cloud switchable face. So I'll work on getting out Cloud switchable face. Okay, here's Cloud switchable face, which it looks like he's got makeup on. Let me get you zoomed in here. Now work on showing you that. You can see there, he's got, looks like makeup on. I'll try to get the light over here to get the light on the face. There we go. You can see there. So we got that head that's comes with the figure. And now we'll work on getting the figure out of here. So let me zoom you back out. We got plastic. Oh my gosh, he's got a lot of plastic. Again with the plastic. Okay. So here's the figure. He's just got a lot of plastic all over him that we got to try to figure out how to get this plastic off. We got plastic up in the dress. So pull that out. We'll pull that out. Let's see if I can show some detail here. So, looks like, yeah, they basically like gave him like stockings in a way. You can see there. They gave him like stockings that he wears. There's his legs. Here's his boots. Trying to show y'all all this detail. Here's the boots. What the boots look like. It's got little strings. Legs. So we'll put that back down. Now we got a lot of plastic in this dress. So, don't tell me. I am not taking nobody apart. I'm thinking they stuffed it in his dress. There's got to be some way to get that plastic out. This is always the fun game where we have to figure out how to get all this plastic out. Because they put a lot of plastic in these things. Here's the back of his dress. We got stitching. We got a big old bow here. It's a bow made out of rubber. He's got some the frills and bows right here at the shoulders. That's attached on his head. Man, Square Enix, why? This looks like this is around his waist. They really want you to pull this figure apart to get this plastic out. But you know me and how I feel about taking these figures apart. Well, anyway, we'll try to focus on the main head. There's the main head. You can see there, he's got the bow in his hair. So, the number one thing I'm trying to figure out how to do is to get this plastic. I got to figure out where the plastic starts. And it looks like it don't have a starting point. It's just stuffed up in there. There's no way to... Oh, is that the starting point? No. Okay, we got to do the slowly cutting method. Because we got to slowly cut the plastic and slowly rip the plastic out. So grab it, rip it. Really? This one's going to be difficult. I'm going to cut myself here in a minute. Okay. Oh, come on. Scissors. Make sure I'm cutting the plastic and not the figure. Daggone, Square Enix. We will eventually get there. Maybe. It's really trying its best to make me pull the body in two, but... Okay. One out. That's the lower plastic out. But now we got... Good Lord. 4 more layers of plastic. Oh, Lord help me. Okay. Next one. Move this one out of the way. We're not ready for that one yet. We got to get this one down here. Basically, try to cut the plastic and try to rip it upwards. Like that. And then, when you rip the plastic, you'll be able to... Move your hand out of the way there, Cloud. You'll be able to pull it out. That's 2. Now we're moving towards the waist. So, cut the plastic in 2. Grab it on both sides. And then pull. And the plastic rips. So. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Daggone it. It ripped the wrong way. Why? Hang on a minute here, y'all. We have crisis. Whoa. No, stay phone. Okay, there we go. Oh. One more hard one to get that they stuffed in his chest right here. Let's see here. It's just a round piece of plastic. Can I pull it out? Okay, I can see right there where I can cut it right there. So we'll cut it. Okay, we cut it. Now we can slowly work that out. Come on. Okay. And then we got one more plastic around his neck. Because I'm not taking the head off. Okay. Slowly cut. There we go. And then we're going to rip it the rest of the way. Okay, and then we're going to take this plastic off. Okay, all the plastic is finally off of him. Oh, that was a lot of plastic. Okay, there's the figure. Zoom in on his face. I'll get the light over here. Oh, no. We got more plastic in the hands. Thought I had it all. Okay, we'll get that in a minute. Anyway, here's the face. You can see he's got the ponytails that he had in the game. So far, this is the only one that they make of him in the dress. I'm pretty sure they'll make his other dresses when they get around to it. And I'll be getting them too, because I'm trying to collect every figure in this series. But anyway, articulation-wise, his head turns, and it looks like when his head turns, his collar around his neck turns. So there's two bits of articulation there. There's right there at the collar, and if I hold the collar, his head will turn separate from it. He can look down about that far. He can look up about that far. When he looks down, the collar sinks into the body to give it more leverage, because that's his whole neck. The arm-wise, okay, so these swivel right here from the looks of it. But anyway, arm-wise, his arms go up. They're on a ball hinge right here. Are they on that one thing? Which, let's see here. So yeah, they go up and down like that. That don't really look good right there. I'll show you that if I can. I can't tell if that's, you know, broken or about to break, or if that's the way it's made. But inside that joint, you can see it right there. It looks like plastic has either been worn out or deformed, or it's about to break, which is not good. Hopefully it's not about to break. So I'm going to take my time with this and be very careful with it, because I don't want that to break off. He does have the hinges, the what do you call those, butterfly. He's got the butterfly joints in the arms where they go up and down. Like I said, there's a swivel right here in this sleeve. And there should be, yeah, okay. That whole sleeve is the arm swivel. And then he's got the double jointed elbows. This is the arm just with the net, the fishnet carved into the arm. You can actually feel the texture. It's basically been carved in there with like a sharp blade. They carved in the fishnet texture, which is pretty cool. But yeah, he's got double jointed elbows. The other arm is the same way. The wrist. So going into the wrist, looks like right here, there's like a split. You can see it right there, a split. Probably like a deformed from the plastic maybe or something like that, but that's okay. That don't bother me none. The wrist, which they're pretty tight right now, probably because of that plastic, or maybe because of this wrist cover. But we got switchable wrist covers. So let me get you situated here. I'm gonna move this out of my computer for now. I'm not gonna keep bumping it. Crazy little flash drive. Let's see here. These should pull off like the original hands. Yeah, there we go. Okay, when I pulled it out, there came the plastic out. And then this whole, yeah, there we go. This whole wrist cover comes off, so I dropped the hand on the floor. Great. Hang on a minute. I gotta find that. Oh. Leave it to me to drop something. There it is. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, here's the ball peg for the wrist. And I'm looking for where the joint is. So, looks like the joint is right there. So, try to bend this. Oh man, it's stiff. Hang on. This one is stiffened. There we go. So, you have a bend in the wrist, where it'll bend like that. And then the whole ball peg can also swivel. So that's how your wrist work. And this is going to be a challenge to put this on over top of the ball peg. So it just clips onto the ball peg, just sits there. And then you take your hand and you put your hand back onto the ball peg. Which, if you know anything about Play Arts Kai figures, the hands are not very easy going back onto the pegs. But they have gotten better at making them now. So that was actually not that bad. So, there we go. And we got another plastic right there to get out. So, I'm going to do the same thing here. Take his hand off. Pull the plastic out. And put the hand back on. There we go. Alrighty. We done the rotation up here. Okay, so now we got rotation right here in the chest area. So, he can turn. He can probably turn all the way around, but I'm not going to force it. And then he can turn back around. He can tilt forward about that much. And then he can tilt. He can tilt backward quite a bit. About that much. So it's like a ball peg. That's right where the chest area is. So let me grab this. There's a ball peg right there in the chest area. There's also another ball peg right down here in the waist area, which is like a full ball peg, and that'll give him more leverage to bend down. So, there we go. So let me zoom this out. He can tilt forward about that much with that ball peg, and then when we pull him straight backwards, he can tilt backwards about that much. So he's got some pretty good articulation going on there. Now, when it comes to the leg articulation, this dress is going to hinder that. But I'll try pulling up this dress. So from the looks of it, you have a ball peg right here, like a regular ball peg, and it's also on hinges where the legs will basically kick out to the side. Like that. It'll kick out to the side, and then it'll go back in, and then they can also, you know, go forward and back, but it is going to be hindered because of the dress. So he can go forward about that far. And then it's also got a swivel right up there at the thigh area. So you can get a swivel in the thigh. He has double jointed knees. You can see there double jointed knees. And right down here where the feet are, that out of the way, he's got hinges in the feet. They're on a ball peg hinge. And they can also rotate side to side. And they go up and down. There's no toe articulation. So there's no separate toe articulation. The dress, you can see the dress splits to give him movability. So we got that. Now we'll go over how to change his face. From the instructions that I saw, we just pull the hair straight out. Kind of like it is with the, well, it's not really like the other thing, because the other clouds didn't have a pull-out hair. So we got to pull this off, but we got to be extremely careful. And there's a whole lot of spikiness here. There's a whole lot of spikes. So I got to figure out where it detaches. And if it's going to be easy or hard to do. And from the looks of it, it's going to be hard to do. Go figure. Let's see here. Okay, there's where the head meets with the hair. Let me look at the instructions. Does it come loose from the bow, or does it come loose from the hair behind the bow? The hair behind the bow. So somewhere in here, I gotta grab his head. Somewhere in here, this hair is supposed to... There it goes. Okay, we figured it out. So here's the whole piece that removes. Just got to be careful with this, because this is some very fragile detail, I can tell. But let me get you close in here and we'll focus. There's the bow in the hair. You can see how detailed the bow is. It's even got the little hairband. There's the detail in the spikes of the hair. And then we can go ahead and pull his face straight off. Here's a better view of the articulation in the head. A ball peg right at the neck that joins the head. We forgot to look at his necklace. Let me focus you. There's his necklace. And then we're going to put this head on. So just press it in. It's always with the extra head that it wants to be more stubborn about going on than the first one of the default head that you take off. Okay. I can only get it to go about that far. Huh. Ow. Okay, I got to go further. Okay, now we got that face on. Then we're going to go ahead and pop his bangs back on. And now he has the regular cloud look when he's not mad. This one's more of the kind of calm, mad expression. You can see when he turns down, he's kind of got that calm, pissed off look. Like he's peed off that he didn't want to dress as a girl. And now he's peed off about it. But yeah, there's that. Now I'm going to put mine in the pose where he's kind of mad. Where he's in this dress. He's basically going to stand up and he's going to have a mad look. And he's going to be putting one arm on his side. Like in a fist. Like he's mad. Going to be kind of like... Let's see here. Kind of like that, but he's going to have that hand in a fist. And then he's going to be having the mad expression just standing there looking. That's the way I'm going to do mine. The braids in the hair, let's look at that. Let me get you focused. Okay, here's the braids in the hair. It's a rubbery... It's rubber. The hair is rubber. So these ponytails are rubber. But there's the detail in the ponytails. Or the braids. You got the little bows in the hair. It's made kind of out of like a see-through plastic. Yellow in a way. Just like the rest of his hair. So, let me just go ahead and get his, let me take his hair off. Go ahead and get his mad expression back on. Which is the default face that he comes with. So, putting his angry, mad expression back on. And then we're going to put his hair back on. Tilt his head down. There we go. Mine's going to be like that. Well, he's mad. Zoom you out here. Show you the detail in the back. Now, there's a whole lot of detail to go here. There's like some stitching work. Or patterns, yeah. Patterns in the dress right there at the bottom. Like I said before, this is a rubbery material. I can see this breaking off very easy if you ain't careful with that. So definitely don't mess with that too much. He's got some string right here at his back. It just goes straight across. It's a rubber string too. I can take my fingernail and push it. It's rubber. That could be very easily broken too, so be careful about that. You've got some lace right here around the back area. You've got some grommets, it looks like, and yeah, grommets and stitching in the side of the dress right there. I'll try to get in on this. There you go, grommets and stitching in the side of the dress. You got some grommets right here, or maybe like some bedazzles or something. You got the symbol in the stomach. 2 more bows at the front. And there's the front of the figure right there. But yeah, you can see it's got a lot of detail in this figure. And I can't wait to get a hold of Tifa in her other 2 dresses. And then I'm also going to get a hold of the older version of Zack from the Crisis Core reunion. Because I've already got the younger version of Zack. They make the older version now, and I'm going to get it. I'm going to get Roge and his motorcycle, and then the Shinra soldier and his motorcycle. And the Shinra soldier all by himself. There's still a lot of figures that we got left to get. We're nowhere near done, but like I said, it takes forever for these figures to come out. It feels like it took me a year to get this one, but really it was just like maybe about 4 or 3 months at the least of waiting for this figure to come out because it kept getting delayed and pushed back. Last time I got a Player of Sky figure, I think, was back in February, and we're in August now, so it's been quite a while. But like I said, it takes forever for them to get these figures out. But anyway, that's going to do it for this figure review. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope y'all are doing safe during these troublesome times. And you all have a blessed one. I didn't show these. These are the different things. Like if you wanted to swap these, you can swap these. That's all that is. But anyway, y'all have a blessed one, and when I come back, we'll be going over some more Transformers figures. But until then, you all have a blessed one, and goodbye.